What's up, everybody, and welcome to another episode of America's Best Restaurants. Today, we are here in Camden, South Carolina, right off of beautiful Lake Wateree, as I'm getting ready to go inside Dock 97. And I am just really excited about what I'm going to get inside here today, because I already talked to one of the owners, Steven, and he told me I was going to get something that's really special. So I'm super excited to go inside, have some fun, and of course, get to the eating. Okay, we're kicking off this episode here at Dock 97. We got Steven, and he is about to hook up a delicious meal. Steven, man, you let him know.
Well, we're about to do some fried pork chops, with, toss some bacon jam, with some pimento mac and cheese and some Brussels sprouts.
Man, listen, if you talk about a Southern meal, that's a Southern meal right there, baby. I'm really excited for this.
Let's do it.
All right, yes, sir.
We get our pork chops.
Okay, look at those size of those pork chops, baby.
So we get them in the flour.
All right, all right.
And we put them in our egg wash.
Right now, we're seeing the entire process of getting this pork chop nice and fried.
Get them all lathered up.
You say that's an egg wash, but that doesn't look like that's just egg. What else you got going on in there?
And a little cream.
Oh!
That's what makes it a wash.
Nice! Yeah, sometimes I just grab egg and just crack the egg, and that's my egg wash. I don't even do all the cream, so you already a step ahead of me, Steven.
All right, we get them all breaded up.
Man, I can't wait to get a hold of this pork chop, baby.
Drop our fry basket. Drop our pork chops.
There we go. Oh man, those things are gonna be so good.
All right, now we're gonna make our pimento mac and cheese.
Now, see, I've heard about pimento mac and cheese, but I've never seen pimento mac and cheese, so I'm really excited to get down on this bad boy.
So we take a little bit of our homemade Alfredo, a little bit of our homemade pimento cheese, get it all nice in there.
I am so hyped about this because this is a brand new experience for me. This is a first. So Steven, you are hooking me up with something I've never had before, my guy. Okay, so right now we got that bad boy cooking up. So where'd you come up with the idea with pimento mac and cheese?
I mean, I wanted to do a good Southern dish and, you know, fried pork chops, pimentos,
Yes, sir.
cheese, and I mean, people like mac and cheese. It's a good Southern staple.
Yes, sir.
Pimento cheese is too, so why not put it together?
Makes perfect sense to me.
And we're gonna drop our Brussels sprouts.
All right, now we got the Brussels sprouts. Oh man, those pork chops are looking good. All right, I am so excited to try this, especially when we're talking about throwing bacon jam on there. Now tell the people at home what you're doing right now. What is that?
You know, they say you can't trust a skinny chef.
Never. Listen, I'm a fat boy, so I can respect it.
So we're gonna put some of this homemade bacon jam all over it.
Oh, okay. So now we're going with another. Like, what was going on right here? What you got in there?
So this is our homemade garlic butter. We, you know, we take whole clove garlic, roast it in the oven, puree it, you know, add butter, a little lemon juice, salt, pepper.
Ooh. I know that's gonna be fire, Steven. All right, there go them beautiful Brussels sprouts, baby. Now we put it in the garlic butter. Anytime you have garlic butter, it makes things better. I mean, is there a single thing on this planet garlic butter does not make better? The smells coming off this bad boy are fire right now. Ooh, look at that.
There you are.
We got pork chops smothered in bacon jam. We got pimento macaroni and cheese and these beautiful Brussels sprouts. Steven, I'm gonna dig into this bad boy.
Enjoy it, man.
I didn't care that I spilled it on myself because that is so incredibly good, man.
Thank you, man.
That is so good. I commented on before, the wash that you have on these pork chops, it gives it such a nice light crisp to it. Mm-hmm. It's not a hard fry. It is just airy and delicious. And the seasoning in that makes it pop. And then when on top of that, you add that bacon jam to it, it's jamming in my mouth right now. Oh my goodness, dude. Stop playing with me, Steven.
I'm sorry, man, I'm sorry.
Stop playing with me. Let's give some of that pimento macaroni and cheese. Steven!
They good?
Yeah, man. goodness, that's so good. And then we gotta try these Brussels sprouts. I love that garlic butter. This is an absolute knockout home run dish. That is fire, man. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, so you guys remember this charming fellow right here. We got Steven right next to me who hooked up that delicious pork chop. And then we have his lovely wife, Ashley, right next to us. And I just want to thank you guys so much for allowing America's Best Restaurants to highlight Dock 97. I've been having a great time being here, if I were to be totally honest. Between hanging out with you guys and chilling, talking to you guys, talking to some of your staff and some of your customers that are here today. I've been enjoying hanging out with them. I love being on the water as you have that beautiful Lake Wateree, great name. Tell me how that makes you feel to know how your community supports you.
Makes it feel amazing. Like, you know, you do this your whole life and you put a lot into it, and now finally it's starting to get back to you, you know?
It makes me feel like we're doing the right thing, like we're supposed to be.
You know, this has always been my passion. You know, working in the kitchen, you know, being a part of a restaurant. It's all I really know. I couldn't really tell you how to do anything else. So, you know, and then we found this place, and you know, it's meant to be, I think.
Yeah, and it's a beautiful place too. So tell me about the experience, about how you guys ended up opening up.
I think it's something that we started talking about a few years ago. Like opening a restaurant together and doing it. Like he said, we both met in a restaurant. I was a server, he was a cook. I left the restaurant industry and went and did my own thing and had some managerial experience from that and like how to run a business. And so we were like, okay, now's the perfect time to do this. We both have the experience we need. We feel comfortable doing this. Let's make our dreams come true.
You know, that's the thing. Too many people have dreams and they're too afraid to move them. So that's one of the things I always respect about people, particularly people like yourselves, where you worked in the industry and you're just like, okay, we know enough of what it takes. You know, you've been through the trenches, both of you.
Yep.
And you get to a point where you're like, well, why am I going through the trenches for somebody else when I know I can do it myself?
Exactly.
But you gotta take that.
Got to.
Steven, what am I looking at right here?
Got the Boda's chicken. It's fried chicken tenders topped with crab dip, cheddar cheese. It's got that brioche bun it's sitting on.
So
house cut fries.
I've been smashing these fries all day. I ain't even gonna lie. I wasn't supposed to be eating them, but I've been eating these fries all day. They're so good. But I will say, I'm not a rabbit. Let's get this rabbit food out of here. Woo! I don't want that. We going for the chicken, baby.
You like that?
That's so fire!
Good.
This is a chicken sandwich. Look, come here. Come on. Let me talk to y'all. Come. This is a chicken sandwich. That's a real deal, Holyfield, knocking out Mike Tyson chicken sandwich right here, baby. This thing is absolutely fire. That slaps super hard, my guy. That crab dip that's on top of there, mixed with the cheese. Wow. First off, that takes a great chicken sandwich, bumps it up to a whole nother level, because that's a great topping on top of there. That is an absolute fire topping on top of there. And then on top of that, the way you fry this chicken, that is perfect. That is perfect, man. I love my job too much sometimes. I really do. All right, what are we looking at right here?
This is our steak and fry. It's a 12-ounce New York strip that we grilled to perfection with our house-cut garlic parmesan fries and some sauteed vegetables.
Ooh, what you got on top of here?
A little bit of that homemade garlic butter.
Oh, the garlic butter is back. All right, let me get in here.
Fry on there too.
Cook to perfection. Yep, and I got the fry on there. And here's the thing, this is a perfect cook on this, and we had this sitting out for a little bit, and it still has a perfect cook. That's how you know this man knows what he's doing.
Mind blowing?
I'm getting emotional. Give me a hug, man. All right, give me a hug. Bring it in. That steak is the bomb, my God. With that garlic butter on top, takes it to a whole nother stratosphere. The cook on the steak is perfect. It's a perfect medium rare, has an amazing char on the outside. That adds that extra flavor profile onto that steak. Because I don't care what you say, you can season a steak as much as you want, but if it does not have that char,
gotta have the char, baby.
Exactly. If it does not have that char, that steak is not going to hit the same that it should. And then you add those garlic parm fries on the bottom of that, which that was the perfect bite. Yeah, you saw that French fry was right there on that bottom. That was the absolute perfect bite. When you add that on there, man, hold on.
I'm trying to tell you.
You deserve a hug now too. Man, Steven, Ashley, you guys have amazing food. You're amazing people. You have an amazing staff. I feel like I've met new friends.
Heck yeah.
And I gotta tell you guys, Dock 97 is an amazing place to come get a bite to eat and to meet some awesome new people.
Yes, sir.
And this steak, I'm gonna have to do it. Gonna have to give you my highest honor of my official 2 snaps and a Ric Flair. Woo! Woo! Because this steak is on point. Thank you guys so much for allowing America's Best Restaurants to highlight you guys. I'm so glad I got to host this episode and meet the both of you.
Hey, we're so glad y'all came out.
Yes, sir. I appreciate y'all, man. Get on it. That's what I'm talking about, baby. This was just a great place to get a bite to eat. I loved hanging out with Steven and Ashley first off. We were just having a great time. Like I said inside there, I found myself some new friends. But on top of that, the food was absolutely amazing. That pork chop smothered in the bacon jam was so on point. And I love that pimento macaroni and cheese. So creamy, so flavorful. And then on top of that, I got to try that delicious chicken sandwich that had the pimento cheese and it had the crab dip on top of it. That was absolutely on point. But woo, when I tell you, that steak with the fries, that was a thing of beauty, a work of art. That's why they garnered my official 2 snaps and a Ric Flair. Woo! Because that was definitely on point. If you're ever in the area of Camden, South Carolina, definitely make your way on over to Dock 97. Unfortunately though, it's a really nice day and I think I want to hang out by the water, so I'm going to keep it pushing. So with that said, I'm Theo, America's Best Restaurant.